Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome. Saturday afternoon, and we are here to do sprints. We are here to get stuff done. Actually, I have my business mentor uses another word instead of stuff that starts with an S, but I'm not gonna, because I think since I'm streaming on YouTube, I think YouTube is a little bit sensitive with 4-letter words, but it's about that getting blank done. So, thank you to anyone who is joining me. Thank you to anyone who is watching the replay. We are going to be doing 4 20-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks. So, 20-minute sprints are for whatever you need to get done. If it's writing related, if it's not writing related, we are here to support you and cheer you on for whatever you need to get done. And for myself, that is a long list of stuff. So, first of all, apologies for not being able to do sprints on Friday. I got my booster shot on Wednesday, and they told me at Walmart where I got it, they were like, oh, we're out of Moderna, which is what I got the first time around. We're out of Moderna, but you can do whatever shot you want. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with Pfizer. My sister did that, and she was fine. And I was like, yeah, and I was totally like loosey goosey about it. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be a big deal. Wrong. My body did not like Pfizer at all. So I was sick for a couple of days, and it triggered a migraine and all of this terrible stuff. So I was out on Friday, so I do apologize for that, but I'm so happy to be back with whoever is with me and whoever watches the replay as well. So I am, as I said earlier, I am behind with pretty much everything, but I am going to be working these sprints. Probably the first sprint I'll be doing a little bit of admin type of cleanup stuff, but then I'll be working on proofreads for book 1 of my new series coming out next year. So I actually just coordinated with my editor to turn in the book about 2 weeks earlier than we had originally planned, because I really want to get it out in March. So I really have to hustle to get that proofread done, because I'm moving in January. So it's going to be it's one of those things where it's like you got to make a plan. At least for me, I have to make a plan, and and the way that I work is I get a little loosey goosey with the planning until it's like, not I wouldn't say the last minute. Sorry, I'm starting the timer here. I wouldn't say the last minute. And please, whoever's joining us in the chat, let us know what you are working on. What are you doing today? What can we support you with today? So that's kind of the point where I sort of replan and say, okay, I need to get this done. And usually replanning means I need to do more in the days that are left. But, sometimes life is like that. So let's see what lovely people we have. Emily, hello. Good morning from Vienna. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it that you're in Vienna. Well, good afternoon from Texas. So, yeah, time zones can be very, very interesting things. It can be very interesting things. I have a friend who is in the Middle East, and it's like, I think it's like 9 or no, I wouldn't say 10 hours. I think it's like 9 or 10 hours, depending on when the clock changes and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes I make the mistake of leaving her like a voice text message when it's evening my time, and it's like the middle of the night her time. It's like the poor thing. So, so sometimes you have to think about that. So whoever else is joining us, let us know what you're working on. Let us know how the week went for you, and if you are joining Sarah Cannon in the HB90 planning for Q1 of next year, which is starting on, she may actually already have posted. I can't remember when she said in the coffee chat, but I can't remember exactly when. She may have already, though, released the first week's activities in the course. If you're not sure what HB90 is, then let me explain. It stands for Heart Breathings 90, and it refers to Sarah Cannon's 90-day planning that she does, and she has a wonderful course for it. And it's starting officially tomorrow, actually. So probably the week one, it's a I'm sorry, why am I saying week one? Day one. It's a 7-day course, and each day releases new material, and it really is a wonderful thing to help people plan. It is I think it was originally targeted toward writers, but honestly, really anybody can use it. My business mentor, who is creative, but she's an artist, and she does also um, creative coaching and things like that. She took the course, so it's definitely not just for writers. So it's really helped a lot of us. It has certainly helped me get organized and get stuff slash blank done because there's that word that I can't say on YouTube. So it's starting on Sunday. So let us know in the chat if you're with us, if you're going to be doing that course, if you're an alumni, if you've already done it and you're an alumni, let us know. Let's see. Emily says, I think we're 6 hours apart. Okay. 6 hours then is not, yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Europe, I think, is around like, I think five or six, maybe something like that. And then going to the Middle East, my parents are in Israel. It's, much further away. So it's a lot more hours, I think. Hello, Melissa. Melissa says hi. Hello, Hafrin. I'm getting back to writing after Nano. Beautiful. I've been lazy this December. You know what, though? It's not laziness. It's not laziness. It's really, I think, about just being exhausted. I mean, it's, when you're writing, when you're shooting for 50,000 words in a month, even if you don't reach it, it still, I think, exhausts the creativity. So it's really about that. And I don't think it's only just writing words, but even if you're doing, I think, any part of the writing process. I was revising, and I got the book revised, and I've also been like really going really slow with the proofreads, and I think it's definitely because of that, because my creative brain is just exhausted. So definitely, so please do not beat yourself up for being slow, or thinking that you're slow. Your creativity is recharging its batteries. Emily says, I'm editing my Nano project. Beautiful. And yes, so hyped up in this HB90 round. I am too. I'm an alumni. I did it, I think, back in quarter 3 2019 is I think when I did it. And every new quarter 1, I redo the course from the beginning, because it's just great to refresh. So Melissa says, I can't wait for the next round of HB90. Neither can I. Hey, Diane. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm working today. It's okay. You'll figure it out. And that's one of the reasons why I love when people tell me, what they're working on. It also, I think, like, spurs some ideas. If you're like, I don't know what, I've got these beautiful 2 hours and I don't know what I'm going to work on. So sometimes it'll spur. Yes, Diane says same. Yes. So yeah. So I think we're all definitely excited to just get to 2022 and put 2021 behind us. Okay, let's begin sprint number 1. So we're going to go for 20 minutes, whatever you need to work on: writing, editing, proofreading, planning, whatever you need to do. We are here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Here goes the button. So first off, that was clearly too loud. So I turned up the volume there. So let us know how you did and what you got done. So as predicted, I was doing some admin stuff. I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole with trying to, because I'm keeping track of my writing process and how long things take me. So I put it into Evernote. So that took a little bit of time. And now I'm trying to figure out how many chapters I need to do to get this proofread done on time to get it to my editor on time. So it's I'm doing a lot of math and a lot of figuring, and I'm a little bit afraid it ain't gonna look good. But it's on that's the minus side, but the plus side, I'll get the book out a month earlier than I wanted to. So let us know how you did and what you got done. So let's see who is with us. So Diane, growing daughter's dog went missing this last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, they just found her. Wonderful. Oh, I hope she's okay. Angela sneaks in with the book and a mocha. Welcome, Angela. The mocha sounds definitely good about now. I'm going to be getting a cup of coffee. I got my new coffee maker. I got my new quiet programmable coffee maker. It's not, because I was using a 4 cup or 5 cup coffee maker before, and now it's a 12 cup. And let me tell you all, I think I'm going to be having all of those 12 cups because especially in this last month, because there's just so much I'm behind with and so much I need to do that I need coffee. So hello, Dina. Mocha. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Zia says hello. Yes, and hello back to you, Angela. You can do a tap. Thank you, Angela. Very, very sweet. I hope so. I hope so. Well, let's just say that it's kind of like it's a do or die, and I don't want to and I don't want to have to reschedule with my editor. She's been really sweet about that, and I've done it several times in the past, and it's like I'm not going to do that anymore. I have to honor her time and meet my deadlines basically. So there's going to be a lot of planning. That's why I'm so happy that HB90 starting on Sunday, because I really need that planning. Heffron says 172 words, beautiful, and cook dinner, awesome. Melissa says I'm getting the rest of my pen name stuff on Draft to Digital. Wonderful. I just don't have time right now to upload to each individual platform. Yes. Yeah, I totally hear you, Melissa. I totally hear you, Melissa. And I'm also with Draft to Digital, and actually I had a consultation with Erin Wright. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful author yesterday, and she was actually telling me that I wouldn't say she was trying to convince me, but she was just kind of telling me some of the benefits of going direct, and so it's something I'm definitely thinking about for next year, definitely for my new series. But on the other hand, I might just decide, what, I don't want to fuss with trying to learn individual and distributors at this point, so I might just stick with Draft to Digital. I like them though; they're terrific. They're terrific. They're really good, and I love how they have like live webinars to answer questions and stuff like that. So they're really on it. Diane says she's been gone since Monday. Oh, a little thinner and dirty, but she's good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that she's okay. Yeah, that can be very scary. That can be very scary. But thank goodness it was, just a couple of days and she's back. DNS asks, has anyone used Aeon Timeline software? Never heard of it. I wish I'd known that existed earlier, but I haven't tried it yet. I would love to know what that is. Is that like something to help keep track of a timeline of a writing process or any kind of process? Because if it is, I want to know about it. Definitely, because right now I'm just doing old school. I'm just doing like first draft, start date, end date, word count. Second draft, start date, end date. Where I'm just doing it like really, really low techy. Diane says, sorry, I know Not on topic, but very happy camper here. I'm so glad. And you know what, Diane? It's all on topic. We're also here. We're all here to celebrate and and cheer each other on, whatever we're doing. So we're all so happy. We're all so happy for you and for your daughter as well. Emily says, edited 2 pages and gave my hero a cute little bow for his fancy hairdo. I like that. I like that. But you're now making me curious about exactly how old your hero is. Because to me, I'm thinking bow, cute little bow and things. It kind of sounds like it might be, like a child, but maybe I'm totally off. Okay, let's just finish these lovely comments and we'll get into our second sprint. Diane says using Ingram Spark. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay, not quite sure what that is referring to, but okay. Melissa says, yeah, I had one with her too. Ah, yeah. We talked about me going direct too. I wanted to, but it's a time thing. Yeah, I totally understand. I totally understand. Yes, it is a time thing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it takes some time, to learn the distributors and then get the books on the bookstores, and then if you make changes, then get the books on all the bookstores again. So yes, it's definitely time issue. Yes, she is awesome. I totally agree. Hello, Exotic. I am doing fine. I hope you are doing well and that your week went well. Yeah, Diane says I haven't. So about the timeline. Let's see. I was thinking about trying to use it to keep track of the timeline. Yeah, in my story. Oh, okay, beautiful. And the characters, but I bet you could use it for lots of stuff. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so it's about keeping track of a timeline in a story. Well, that's cool too. Here we go. Okay. Thank you so much, Dina, for the URL. Yeah, and if I'll try to check that out if I have time. Ingram Spark for the distribution method. Okay, yes, yeah, no, no. While I'm personally using Draft to Digital, I am not using Ingram Spark. I'm using Ingram Spark. I used it for just my first in series book, but honestly, I just saw that it was just, it's a really long process to get the book. At least it wasn't when I got it on to get the book on there, and for me it wasn't worth it. But I'm maybe at some point I will get the entire series up on Ingram Spark and then see if I can get it into bookstores, because my books are set in San Francisco, and I lived in the city for some time, and so I was thinking of maybe approaching some of the independent bookstores there and seeing if they would, carry my books, because they're very supportive of independent authors in the San Francisco Bay Area. But yeah, of course, for that they have to be in Ingram Spark. So we'll see. Okay, let us get to our second sprint. So we're going to go for 20 minutes. Whatever you need to do, we are here to cheer you on. I will see you all in 20 minutes. There goes the button. So we're about halfway through our sprint. So how did that go? Let us know what you got done. So I did the planning I did the replanning for this book to finish it on time by February 7th. And it's not as bad as I thought. I have to get done about a chapter and a half of proofreads a day if I'm going to get it done. But it's going real slow. The chapters are actually pretty short because I chop them up into short chapters. So they're about, I would say, about like 7 to 8 pages on average per chapter, but it's just really slow. So proofreading is not my favorite thing to do. It's not my favorite part of the writing process. So, forgot to put the timer on. So let's go for a 5-minute break. We are halfway. So if you have not gotten up yet to stretch, get a drink, take a bio break, get a snack, get lunch, whatever you need to do to kind of keep your energy going. Now is a great time to do that. I did get my coffee. So I got my coffee, which makes me very, very happy. And let's do a little bit of, did I put the 5-minute? And I did not. Okay, there we go. Let's do first line trivia. So first line trivia is a fun thing that I do. So basically, I find a famous first line. I'm putting that in quotes because sometimes it's famous and sometimes it's just from a classic book or a book that people know. So it's the first line, and then you all try to guess what book that's from. And it's not a test. So if you don't know and you want to Google it, you're certainly welcome to do that. But I think this one probably a lot of people are going to know. There was a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it. There was a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it. So let us know if you, from what book that is, if you know. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling through the comments because I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, okay, Amelie. Yeah, he's 26 and male. His love interest made fun of him for being vain. And he's not having any of that. Good for him. Good for him. Dina says, good job keeping track of 3 conversations at once. Yeah. Hey, Sophia. Oh, it's a bot, y'all. It's a bot. Sophia is a bot. So we are going to go in and delete Sophia. I really, I apologize for, I'm just going to block this user. I apologize for the bots, y'all. It's been happening in my sprints where they just come, they're super, super annoying. They're harmless, but they're super annoying. I am letting YouTube know about it so YouTube can just boot them off. So if you see kind of some of those weird comments, then please ignore them. Melissa says, got some titles changed and keywords tweak. Wonderful. Very, very important. Very important. Diane says, yeah, I just pulled the Tower card. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is tarot. I'm assuming that you're talking about. Wow, that's awesome that you do tarot. I've tried tarot, but it's just, I don't know. I just don't really, it's just kind of, it's a little too complicated for me, I think. My sister is a huge tarot fan. She's been a tarot fan since her teens, and she knows it really, really well. And she's got a lot of tarot decks, and she does readings and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. But for me, I think it's just too complicated for me. I can handle Oracle, but tarot is just a little complicated for me. Emily says 3 more pages edited. Wonderful. Hafren says 372 words. Beautiful. And I'm already 82K in my nano story. That is, and I already have 82K in my nano story. That is awesome. That is terrific. Hey, Claire, I just got here. So glad to be back sprinting. Thank you. I spent a month traveling. Oh, wow. And taking family to doctor's appointments. Now it's time to pick up the pieces of my writing plan. Yes, it is. And speaking of writing plan, glad you reminded me. So Sarah does or she did it last year. I don't know how long she's been doing it, but she did it last year. So she puts out a writing plan, and it's not as far as I know, it's not an HB90 thing. I'm not sure if she's changing that. It's separate from HB90, and it's open. It's for the public. So I think she said in our coffee chat on Friday that she's going to try to put the plan out sometime next week, and then Saturday she's going to be doing a live kind of walkthrough of the writing plan like she did last year. So I believe that's going to be in the and Angela and Diane, if you know this more than I do, please put it in the chat, because I'm just kind of going by what I remember what she said. It's going to be in the heart breathing challenge group that she's going to be doing that. She will be doing that at 3 o'clock, I think, Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. I think it's Saturday. So, but I mean, she'll be posting more about it. But I think that that's what she's going to do, which I am super happy about, because the writing plan really helped me to get 3 rough drafts and 3 revisions done for this year. I don't think I could have done it without that writing plan. So let's finish up these awesome comments, and let's get to the third writing sprint. Hello, I just want to make sure I get your name right. Amelia, I hope I got that right. Amelia, it's not your name. Your name is beautiful. It's my screwed up vision. Uh, just signing on for the first time today. Wonderful. Also proofreading, and it's dreadfully slow for me as well. Yes. Yes, proofreading is definitely, like, for me, the worst part of the writing process. I don't have the patience for it, but it's a necessary evil. It's really got to be done. So, and just says more reading as I put off going to the store for food. Reading is a very good excuse to put off going shopping. I support that. Um, oh yes, I love that game too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Amelia says, yeah, those bots are all over lately. They are, yes, they are. They definitely are all over lately. So it's really annoying. She's doing live next Saturday, I think. Yes, yeah, that's what I think too, Diane. That's what I remember she said, as Sarah said. I love her yearly plan writing workbook. It's amazing. I agree. It is. It's really, really amazing. Clara says, I'm so ready to plan for 2002. Me too. I think she said, yeah, Monday. Okay, Monday she'd upload the file, right? And Saturday or Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, the live. Yes, that's what I remember too, Clara. I remember something like that. Angela, yes, there's a plan to do it after Lisa sprints next Saturday. That's what I thought. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern. So, yes. So, definitely keep an eye out for that. Okay. Let's get to sprint number 3. So, we're going for 20 minutes for whatever you need to do. We are all here to support you. I will see you all in 20 minutes. There goes the button. So we're about to go into the last sprint of the afternoon. So how did that go? Let us know what you got done. Let me put the timer on. There we go. Okay. So I got through a little bit more proofreading. I'm almost done with the chapter. This one was a bit of a longer chapter. It has like 10 pages, something like that. So even more slow going, but there you go. That's the way it's got to be. So before I get to the comments, let me tell you all what that first line, for first line trivia, what that first line was from. Actually, you know what? No, let's do it differently. Let's go to the comments and let's see if somebody maybe was able to guess it. Let's see. Yes, Facebook user says HB90 kickoff call is tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. Yes, it is, definitely. And 2002 writing plan is next Saturday, 3 p.m. EST. Yes, thank you so much. Not sure who Facebook user is because I'm not on Facebook right now, but yes, that is exactly right. So we've got tomorrow for those who are doing the HB90 course or redoing it. There is the kickoff call tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that happens in two places. That happens in the HB90 alumni Facebook group, and it also streams to the Facebook group of people who have just signed up for the course. So there's a special Facebook group for you as well. So it's actually not in the Heart Breathing Challenges group. It's in those groups. And then the writing plan, if I remember correctly, is going to be in the Heart Breathing Challenge groups. So we just got a lot of super cool stuff going on right now. Diane says, Don Treater, C.S. Lewis. Not the name of the book, no, but but it's the author. You're very close, Diane. You're very close. Got another book uploaded. 2 more to go. Beautiful, wonderful. Halfrin says 3:21 and finished cooking dinner. Excellent. Exotic says, I'm definitely impressed by the amounts I've got done today. Awesome. Started around 10 a.m., so I've been going for about 4 hours. Wow. Getting close to the finish line. That is so cool. So is this so let us know what you're doing then. Are you writing? Is this a first draft that you're writing? Are you doing revisions? Or let us know so we can definitely cheer you on with that. It's Tracy. Okay. Well, hello, Facebook user Tracy. So Tracy definitely knows. So we've got sprints for the rest of this weekend. So we've got our lovely Tracy coming at 4. I think it's 4:00 Eastern Standard Time today. 3:00 Central Time. Trace me, correct me if I'm wrong about that. Then we've got and that's a bit of a time shift for Tracy because Tracy she's trying out a new time. So we've got afternoon time with her. And then tomorrow I will be back at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time, 8:00 Central Time, and Tracy will be back at 3:00 Eastern Time, I think. 2:00 Central Time. Again, Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong, or Angela or Diane or one of the admins who are here, correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not correct. And just as an FYI, next in January, there are going to be a few scheduling changes. Our lovely Elizabeth will be taking a break from doing sprints for a little bit. And so she will not be doing Saturdays. I will be doing Saturday mornings. So instead of doing Saturday afternoons, I'll be doing Saturday mornings at 9:00 Eastern Time, 8:00 Central Time. So, but more on that to come. So, because I know, we've got a lot of sprints going on and stuff like that. So, okay. Exotic says this is a final edit, of my guide for the everyday person who wants to use a sensual dance for fun self-expression. Beautiful. South expression. Awesome. And self-empowerment. Oh, I love that. After this, it goes out to beta readers. That is cool. That is so cool. Very, very cool. So we've got about 20 seconds left to go. So for whatever you all need to do, we have one more 20-minute sprint. The voyage of. Okay, let me see if it's a. You're right. I'm sorry. You meant. Oh no, you're right. Yes, I'm so sorry, Diane. Yes, you are right. You are absolutely right. It is from the first on trivia is from the Chronicles of Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I think I'm saying that. The Dawn Treader by C.S. Lewis. Yes. So thank you, Diane, and sorry that I didn't catch that. So a book I never read. I think I read the Chronicles of Narnia, but like a long, long time ago. So let's see. Exotic says, of course, autocorrect strikes again. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, it's the bane of every writer's existence, I think, is autocorrect. So let's go into our last sprint. We've got 20 minutes for whatever you need to do. Let's make it a good sprint. We are here to support and encourage you. I will be back in 20 minutes. All the words and whatever else you need to get done. Clock starts now. So that finishes our sprints for this afternoon. So let us know, how did you all do with this last sprint, what you all got done. So I got the chapter done and into a couple pages into the next chapter. So that is definitely progress. I'm still behind though with my goal for today. So I'll probably try to get in maybe another hour of writing time today, which I don't know how it's going to happen because I have so much. I'm so behind with the planning. I've got a promotional calendar I'm trying to finish up and just a whole bunch of stuff that I'm trying to finish up before HB90 starts tomorrow. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So, just as a reminder, we've got Tracy this afternoon, 4 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow morning, I will be back 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and Tracy will be back at 3 o'clock Central. 3 o'clock, I think. Sorry, I'm just like I'm just kind of trying to rethink. If Tracy, if you're still with us, let us know when you will be back tomorrow, because I know that sometimes in the past, because Sarah's HB90 kickoff call is at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, I know that sometimes Tracy has moved her sprints to be a little earlier, a little later, so she could join that as well. So just let us know, when that is. But for now, as far as I know, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And of course, we've got our lovely Angela back at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Monday morning. And that day, we've also got, I think, Lisa at 9 o'clock p.m., Night Owl, Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. Lots of friending. Thank you for hosting. You are so welcome, Angela. Always lovely to have you. Amelia says, got a good start. Beautiful. Melissa says, I got all the backlog of books for my pen name up on Draft Digital. Yay! That is a major accomplishment. That is a major accomplishment. Because it's not always easy to get it on Draft Digital. I mean, it's fairly easy, but it takes time until they upload it and all that stuff. So that is a major accomplishment. I just need to put up book 1 of next year's series for pre-order. Beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, one of the things that Erin was suggesting to me is, she said, okay, you've got 3 books coming out in this new series next year. Put them all up for pre-order when you put up the first book. I'm like, all of them, and she's like, yeah, because all the dates, all the release dates and stuff like that. So that is going to be scary for me, because I'm definitely not the kind of writer. There's a lot of writers who will put the book up for pre-order well before they even write the first draft. I am definitely not that kind of writer. I'm more the writer of, okay, the book now, it's I'm on the final proofread. Now I can put it up for pre-order. So it's going to be a little scary, but that's what you do with writing success. You take chances, you take risks. So Heffron says 296 words, had to think a lot. Yeah, I know. I'm going through these proofreads. I had to think a lot too. So, yes. You're most welcome, Diane. Wonderful that you could join us here as well. Melissa says, I never thought to put them all up. Yeah, they're all written and with my editor. Oh, beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a strategy that some authors do, and some authors do that. And the way it was explained to me is that putting all the books up for pre-order, or let's say, because I'm doing the first 3 books of the series next year, so putting all 3 books up then allows people, after they've read book 1, that they can pre-order right away 2 and 3 to kind of lock them into the series. That's the way it was explained to me. I don't know how if that works or if it doesn't, but that's the way it was explained to me. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Thank you, everyone who joined me. Thank you, everyone watching the replay. I hope you got a lot of really good stuff out of this sprinting, whether you were writing or editing or whatever you were doing. As I said, I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.